Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Today we're playing more Storybook Brawl because it's the only thing I play. We have the choice between the Fates and Peter Pants. I just played Peter Pants on the channel, so I think I'm going to go with the Fates. And real quick before I hit confirm, I've noticed that the vast majority of people who watch my videos stop watching 20% of the way through. If there's anything I can do to make you stick around longer, please let me know in the comments because I am always trying to improve. Thank you very much, and let's get on with the game. Here we are, round one, and I don't think I'm in a position to pass this up. This is amazing. So we're going to lock this, and then next turn we're going to get an upgraded dragon, which will have +5/+5. And I feel like that's going to lock our early game in pretty well. Alright, up against Skip. Which means we get the first free win, which is great for us. And now we get to go dragon, coin, dragon. And then we'll take locked chest because we're getting this basically as early as you possibly can, I think. Yeah, let's do that. This way we'll get a level 3 treasure on the second level of 3, I think. And then now we just have this 11/9 flying baby dragon. So I think our early game is going to be pretty set. It's going to be really hard to beat this, I think. Alright, up against Trophy Hunter. Yeah, 3 creatures versus 1, and the 1's going to win. And now we get to actually build our board out more than just this, which is going to be pretty nice. We get to buy 2 units here. I think I'm going to grab Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. We get the bad Billy Gruff. And then I kind of thinking about Mad Mim. But we already have such a huge dragon. I don't think the +3 is going to matter very much. We're probably better off just grabbing like a Blind Mouse or a Happy Little Tree. I think Happy Little Tree has the highest long-term upside. Everyone's going to be fighting over these, especially because we have a Wonder Waddle. So I think Happy Little Tree is the play here. It's weak now, but we're already way ahead. So this is the time to take it, I think. Alright, we take out their support. Down a tiny. And we win. Yeah, this is a killer opening. Alright, level 3. I think we definitely want to grab a Happy Little Tree. My only, I'm stuck because, Lonely Prince and Cinderella is a pretty good little, not combo, but kind of combo. It adds so many stats to our board. Because this will be a 5/5. But I also want the Happy Little Tree. I think the move is to buy this, buy this, buy this, and then we lock for the tree, because if we win, which we probably will, then we'll get 3 gold. So we can grab this and roll, and it effectively is net 0. So I think I'm going to go with that play. And then we'll also get a level 3 next turn. Let's see what Wonder Waddle's up to. So their board's filled out, which is to be expected at this point. We're going to be a little bit behind on board production because we went for the dragons, but that's alright because the dragon's huge. Wonderful. So now we get to pick one of these. I like Ancient Sarcophagus a whole lot. We're not really doing evil things though, but this is definitely a treasure that you can build around. There's also Power Orb. And I kind of think I just want to go for Power Orb. Just to have a really buff board. We're just not close to using Ancient Sarcophagus. We could have bought these queens and tried to move into the Ancient Sarcophagus stuff, but I'm not entirely sure that's where we want to be. here, there's 2 doublies. I think we buy these because they'll get huge if we combine a triple for them. Then we could do something like this. Although, I want to get the Cinderella proc. Alright, so we're up against Godmother. So they get a sleigh. We're going to kill one of their supports here. Which is good because it makes their cats not so scary. Alright. Yeah, so even if they get to deal with all of this, they still have to deal with this 12-9. Yeah. So there we go again. Take another level. Get more gold that way. I don't think I'm going to take this. I just want to roll and find a good spell. One that's like actually worth using. I kind of want to buff up one of these doublies. Because if we find the triple, it'll just add on to the final result. Let's see. Mummy's pretty good. And so is Ogre Princess. I like Mummy a lot, and he is buffed up by the Power Orb. I think we just want to find more triples. Like, this is a great triple here. And Book of Heroes, so we can kind of go into... Well, we don't have very many good units, though, do we? Let's take Spinning Wheel. More gold to find more triples seems good with the Fates. And now we can grab... Lucky's interesting, but I'm kind of in for just Crafty's stats here. And we can roll. There's another Crafty, which might be worth it, but I kind of think I'd just rather find a good level 4 next turn. Like, I don't really want to go into Dwarves. Like, we could go into Dwarves, but we don't have much of the stuff that's, like, important for it right now. I think we can make it to the late game just focusing on having really thick creatures. Alright, we take it down. I'm kind of scared of Fallen Angel. They also haven't lost yet. And I don't think we've gotten to play against them. So there's a Friendly Spirit. Friendly Spirit getting buffed would be huge. Like, if we could triple it. Part of me wants to take it just in case we can triple it, because then it's just amazing, right? Ooh, I really like the Nutcracker here too. We don't have any ways to buff it, but we're getting it right at level 4. And it's a Treant, because I'm kind of thinking about gearing into Treants a little later on, because this Happy Little Tree is a great target for Heartwood Elder. So yeah, let's take this. And then this is just bigger at this point. Oh, we didn't get to crack Cinderella this turn. That kind of sucks. I am going to put the Good Spirit in here somewhere. I think just here is fine. Because that way, when it dies, there's a good probability of it landing on the doubly, which would be pretty sick. Yeah, up against Merlin next. Alrighty. So they get to buff their sleigh unit there. We kill their support. So far, so not so good for our... Okay, we get a proc there, and then hopefully the Sure Shot attacks our Nutcracker. It does not. That's okay. Gets another attack, and it also does not. Okay. That's okay. We got one quest tick down. Again, not really in on Crafties. I guess I'll grab it. It's only 2 gold. We could try to True Love's Kiss this dragon into something. To a level 3 unit. At this point, I kind of like that, honestly. Okay, Queen of Hearts. Not exactly what we wanted, but that's okay. Noble Steed is interesting. I think we'll take that because we're trying to get upgraded units. Soltec Ancient. So there's a Brave Princess. I think we're a little too late for that. Okay, there's the upgraded doubly. So I think I just have to lock for it. Queen of Hearts, I'll put back here. She's not great because we have no evil characters. And then this can replace this. If that's an 11/11, okay. We're definitely locking here. I don't think I can sell any of this though. Alright, let's see what Fallen Angel is up to because they have not lost a match. They're equal to us. So they're doing kind of slay stuff. Luckily they did not get a slay there. They'll probably get one here though. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think we tie. Yeah, okay. I mean, I'll take a tie. It's kind of scary that they haven't lost at all. But a tie is fine, and now we're about to have a huge triply. And we get to put in... I'm sorry, I can't speak today. Take Haunted Helm. So yeah, 2353. That's absurd. We could take a Copycat and try to do like Copycat Friendly Spirit shenanigans. Don't know how good that is. I'd like to find another True Love's Kiss for this Queen of Hearts, because we're not really evil at all. Could take at the end. But again, I think we just want to roll. Just roll and find good things. I will buff our Tree Prince there. Maybe I should be leaning into this queen more. I just don't know. I feel like I just want to be strong. I just want generic, good, strong units. And then at level 5, if we could find like Lancelot or something along those lines to really utilize our Noble Steed, I'd be pretty happy. I also want to find ways to buff the power on Triply, but that shouldn't be too hard. Alright. Up against Trophy Hunter again. So they're leaving room for their donkey to summon things. Hopefully we can just kill it. We do not just kill it. Okay. We're going to get our treasure here, so that's pretty good for us. And it'll upgrade. Alright, we take it down. So they do not get their extra experience. Now we get a level 5 treasure. Tree of Life seems really good. And is that better? It's probably better than Power Orb, right? Let's roll. Okay. Not seeing a whole lot. I like Southern Sirens. And we're not locked into being good or anything. A lot of our creatures are neutral, so I could take a Southern Siren here. And try to like get an upgraded Southern Siren. We don't really have a theme going on. Which for now is fine, but it might be to our detriment later. So maybe it's worth it to try to find some dwarf stuff or some happy little trees instead. Not happy little trees, but treant stuff. I think I like taking Nyan. Let's do that. Ooh, okay. So we can lock. Because I don't think I want to sell anything. What we could do is sell this, buy this. And now we lock. That way we'll have a 4-cost Nyan next turn. And we're up against Geppetto. Hopefully our big creatures are enough to just handle all of their summons, but Geppetto's pretty scary. Yeah, they're going to be quite scary later on. I have all these vanilla Tintins. I really need to figure something out. Although, I forgot about Tree of Life. Tree of Life is going to be huge for us. Okay. So yeah, summoning more and more things. However, we're getting lots of heals off this Tree of Life. I'm pretty happy with it. Okay, we'll get another burst. Awesome. Yeah, this is pretty sick. Alright, and we win. So we'll take the Nyan. Ninth Book of Merlin. Could we do something with that? We don't have any mages. I guess there's that one. So probably not doing that. There's also Ambrosia, which can be really strong. We also don't have any support, so it's kind of weird. We're in a situation where we need to kind of make some decisions on what we're going to do. I think Ambrosia is the most open-ended. Horn of Olympus, though, could have some pretty big implications later on. I think I'm going to take the Horn over Noble Steed. Then we'll just roll. Oh, this is going to be a great Shoulder Fairies deck. So we'll do this. I don't want any of these because they're level 2s. Then we do this. Replacing Cinderella, maybe? Alright, that's fine. So yeah, this is going to be huge. We might just be a Shoulder Fairies composition. Which is totally fine with me. Alright, so these Bo Peeps are going to summon pretty big creatures. But again, we have the Tree of Life. Awesome. This is looking pretty good for us. I'm a little scared of their Hippocampus, though. Ooh, yeah, we didn't want that to happen. I think we have enough power and toughness, though, to take it out. It's going to be close. Alright, we get there. Just barely, though. Okay. I like doing this here, because it definitely needs more attack. I want to roll. Tripling a Shoulder Fairies would be amazing. We also need to look out for supports that we like. Because of the Horn. So like this could give Slay to our entire front row. I think that's worth it. Especially against these people who are on the lower end of things. So right now our Shoulder Fairies is going to be a 25-39. Interesting. No, I'm going to save to sell these so we can roll them later. I really want to find a True of Skits for this Queen of Hearts. Like, it feels really awkward having these upgraded units that aren't doing anything. I'm wondering, I should probably do it this way, because I want this to die last. Alright, up against Merlin. Hopefully we get some Slays here. I think my creatures need to be a little bit beefier. Okay, so they've got lots of spells going on. We got a Slay there. We also get a Slay here. Awesome. Shoulder Fairies takes one down. And another down. So now we need... Alright, we do lose this one. They just had a huge Spellweaver. Okay. Robin Wood is really, really good. I would like to triple them. So I think I'll take it. Not sure where I would run it, though. I don't think we're doing dwarf stuff anymore. If we ever were. So this could give me another Robin Hood, but it's evil? Do I have enough stuff to sell for that? Like, what would I get rid of? I don't know. I don't think we want to do that. And I don't think I want those chickens either. Maybe that's wrong. This is a unit that I wish I had gotten like 2 levels ago. At this point, I don't think it's going to do much. I will grab this so I can roll some more. There's a Lancelot, but we're at level 6 now. I want to find stronger things to be doing. Like that, the Green Knight. That's going to be pretty good for us, I believe, with the Shoulder Fairies. So I will lock for it. Now I need to figure out where Robin Hood's going, if it's going anywhere. I don't know. I feel like I want another turn or two with the Riverbush Mermaid just to make sure our front line grows a little bit. So I think I'm going to leave Robin Hood in the back for now. I'll grab this so I can sell it next turn, I suppose. I don't know if this is right. Our front line just needs to be so much stronger. They're big, like, in the butt, but they're not very powerful. Okay. So they have an Echo Wood. Echo Wood would be pretty nice with us because of our Shoulder Fairies. I also want more Shoulder Fairies. Okay. This is kind of what I was saying. We only have 20 power there. It does look like we win, though. Like, I can feel us falling behind a little bit in terms of, like, being able to actually kill things. We have a lot of toughness. Not a lot of, attack. So there's another Green Knight. So I can do double Green Knight. Okay, so we're off the Mermaid now, for sure. Maybe something like this. We could just move into Treants a little bit. I really need to find the level 6 Treant, though, for doing that. Probably off Evil Queen shenanigans. Alright, there's a tripled Green Knight. I will just log for that. This is a 25-25. We can make it a 25-45, which is nice. And then... Oh yeah, our front row is getting double supported. Like, it's just supported by both of these. Okay, we have a 14-26 will become a 14... Okay, no. So I think we want the bigger butt. Yeah. It's a little awkward, but I think we're pretty strong. I think I'm actually going to move Shoulder Fairies to the front. That way they're just, like, massive. Yeah, 2789. So they kind of moved into dwarves, but it looks like dwarves fell short for them. They didn't get very big. Or maybe I'm just speaking from perspective of someone who got really big with their board. Alright, Shoulder Fairies. Being great for me. We do take this triple. Pandora's Box, Spear of Achilles, or Phoenix Feather. I kind of like Pandora's Box. But I think Spear of Achilles kind of solves the problem that we were having with not having enough attack. Let's try to find... oh, what's it called? The level 6 Evil Treant. I haven't seen one yet, which is very unfortunate. I am going to sell this and buff the toughness on, the power on our evil guy. That way Shoulder Fairies is that much bigger. I'm totally spacing right now. It's the, is it Darkwood Elder? I can't recall. I always forget its name. But you know, it's the 6 gold treant that gives everything its toughness as its power. That's what we really need to go off. Alright, let's see what Merlin's up to. They are the ones that beat us last time. And they are quite strong. They have Hat Ball with Mimic. This is absurd. Okay. And they have an upgraded Crocbait. That's unfortunate. Because they're going to fill their whole row up, right? Okay, no, it was just a Robin Wood. We might get out of this. Spear of Achilles is doing a lot of work, and so is Tree of Life. Yes, we take him down. Alright. So now we're just up against dwarves. So we'll roll. I'll take a Pigomorph. Like, at this point, I really just want to... Like, if we win this, we win this. Even if we don't find that one creature we're looking for. Okay, there's another Shoulder Fairies. I think that's worth blocking for. Because it'll just be way bigger than Crafty. So I think that's worth it. And it lets us buy this chicken. So if we do lose... We're going to be set up to have a pretty big board this next turn. Alright, here we go into what could be the finals. So they get a Pigomorph off. They get double Pigomorph off. That's problematic. They have double Echo Wood, which will also be an issue. Although, I think we're just so strong. Like, their Echo Woods never grew. I don't know quite what they were going for. But we do win. The Pigomorph gets the final attack. Awesome. All right. That's a great way. This is my first video for this recording session, so first place is awesome. I will take it. This was great. This is one of those few drafts that you don't end up doing anything super synergistic. Like, we didn't go into Treants, which all buff each other with synergies. We didn't go into Dwarves. We just took things that we could triple, right? And at the end, we had the, you know, applying all the supports to all the frontline characters, which helped us stay thick. We were kind of like Treants in spirit, despite not running very many Treants. Shoulder Fairies was awesome. The more I play with this card, the more I like it. And then, of course, Tree of Life was just bonkers. So, yeah, this was great. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. It helps so much. You would not believe how much it helps. Partially just because of YouTube, but also because it makes me feel great. And where I'm at, feeling great is awesome. Like, getting good feedback and people liking the videos. Like, it makes my life better than if I didn't get those things, you know? So, if you like what you're seeing, liking and subscribing is huge. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time, alright?